You can kind of feel that humidity out there this afternoon, but we will be dropping that humidity by the time we get to the end of the week with some refreshing air on the way. In the meantime, let's talk tropics. Now we have a lot going on. That big swirl way out in the Atlantic, that is Gaston. This has been responsible for a lot of that high surf and the swells over the past couple days, and that risk will continue into today, so definitely be mindful of that if you're heading to the beaches. This is Tropical Depression number 8, and this is Tropical Depression number 9. We'll get to that in just a second. In fact, as we look at number 8, we're not too concerned about this. This is forecasted to push out to sea, but it's number 9, which is making lots of headlines right now. Now, there's a pretty good chance this will strengthen into a tropical storm over the next couple days, but it really doesn't matter. No matter what it becomes, it'll bring some heavy rain, wind, potential storm surge to Florida. Then after that, the new track from the National Hurricane Center does bring us at least into the cone of uncertainty, but keep in mind, this cone, and we'll show it to you again here, it's just the chance of what could happen. So there is a chance the storm gets close to us, but that's just one of many scenarios. So the chance that it really goes into southern New England is still quite low. Most of the scenarios still keep it a little bit out to sea, but certainly something we need to watch very carefully over the next couple days, especially by the end of the weekend. And that's a key part of the Futurecast as well. It's not until Sunday into Monday where that could become an issue. In the meantime, we're looking at some decent surf here at Narragansett Town Beach. Obviously, you want to be safe, but I think a lot of the surfers are loving this stuff. And at Oakland Beach, we're seeing mostly cloudy skies, and the clouds will hang tough today. We'll get some gaps in the clouds here and there. Temperature right now is 77 in Smithfield, 81 Providence, 78 Newport, and 79 in Westerly. Humidity mid to upper 60s right now for dew points, but how about that 70 in Newport, so you can certainly feel the stickiness out there. We're getting that moisture pulled in from the southwest ahead of a very lazy front. In fact, that front already bringing some showers off to our west, and there's a chance a few of these could slip through this afternoon. Most of the afternoon is rain-free but because this front is kind of lazy and it'll take its time working into southern New England, the risk of showers and maybe even a thunderstorm will be with us all the way from tonight into tomorrow. In fact, as we walk you through the Futurecast, you can see 10 o'clock tonight, a few scattered showers. They become a little bit more numerous through the early morning of tomorrow, and then during the day tomorrow, you'll see the chance of showers and storms continues, especially during the middle to the later part of the afternoon. So looking at our forecast for today, mostly cloudy skies with temperatures in the low to mid 80s, a little humid. And here's our beach Futurecast. A moderate risk of rip current. So again, the weather overhead not bad. It's what's in the water where you just need to be mindful of today and for the next several days. And on the water in Narragansett Bay, waves around 1 to 2 feet. Low tide on the way coming up in a bit. So this weekend, now this is very dependent on what becomes of Tropical Depression number 9. Right now we're forecasting it to go just offshore, so the weather should be pretty nice. But again, we'll be watching Sunday into Monday very carefully to see what happens with number 9. In terms of our local weather in the short term, showers off and on tomorrow, upper 70s, and then that 77 on Friday. Obviously, that looks different on the screen, but it's going to feel a lot different. That's because that humidity will really drop a lot behind that front. So a pretty pleasant Friday afternoon. Then look at those temperatures Saturday morning. How about some mid to upper 50s, maybe even some low 50s early Saturday morning outside of Providence. You can always track the tropics with our iPhone app. You can find instructions on how to download that from WPRI.com. But very busy, a lot to keep an eye on the next couple days.
All right, thank you, Pete. Now, in stories coming up new tonight starting live at 5.